So we have a little bit of a problem. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here. It can't zip, y'all. Like, it's so like stuffed. Look, I cannot get the thing to zip. Hey friends, Leisha here with Rolling with the Richards, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually going to be a pack with me video. My daughters and I are on a flight to Houston first thing in the morning for a state gymnastics competition, and y'all, I have not packed one thing yet. I am going to take you all along with me. I hope this won't be too chaotic. It is just a 2-day weekend trip, so nothing too major, but I want to make sure that I don't forget anything, especially because I will be packing some things for my 10-year-old daughter as well. So let's get started. So I have this rolling rack thing. I've had it for several years, and I always like to pull this out whenever I get ready to travel to lay out my outfit so that it's a little easier. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I'm actually a little bit on the type A side, and so like things like this just totally rock my boat. I'm just going to show you real quick what I chose. So the first is my airport outfit, and I'm just going to be wearing this square neck top. It is kind of stretchy and very soft and comfortable with some jeans. These are not the rigid type of jeans at all, so they're super comfortable. I love them. They're high-waisted and they make me look a little slimmer than I really am. I love those, and I will try to link them if I can for you. I believe they're by the brand Chico's. Then over that outfit, I'm going to just throw over this cardigan. It actually looks like a little jacket or blazer, but it is cardigan material. It's really thick, so I'm the type of person that gets really cold on the plane, so I always like to have either like a little cardigan, a jacket, or maybe even a sweatshirt to throw over whatever I'm wearing. Later that day, we'll be going to the gymnastics meet, so we actually have parent t-shirts that the gym gave us to wear. I won't show it just to not disclose the name of the gym my daughters attend, and then so I'll wear the t-shirt they gave me with these black denim jeans. Also really comfortable. I believe these are Express. Then later that evening for dinner, I'm probably going to wear this floral 3/4 length sleeve dress with the little hem at the bottom. It's really lightweight and super comfortable and airy. And then over it, this jeans jacket. The dress is by a brand called Rachel Zoe. I actually got this at Marshall's. And then the jeans jacket is from Tommy Hilfiger. I really love this jacket. I've had it for several years. It washes really well. It's a great quality and it keeps me pretty nice and warm. And I got some pajamas and of course the fuzzy socks. Can't forget the fuzzy socks. I don't know what it is about sleeping at night, but I always get so cold if my feet are cold. Once my feet are warm, I sleep so much better. So I always try to pack a pair of fuzzy socks. Maybe it's just something quirky about me. Let me know if y'all feel that way as well. And then finally for the last day, I have these tie waist pants. They are very light and airy. These are from Amazon. I will definitely link these. This is actually my third pair that I purchased. I have them in blue and I also have them in gray, and I love these pants. They fit so well. And then to go with that, I have this little white blouse underneath by Vera Wang, and then the jacket with the scalloped collar and edges is from Draper James. So that's it for my clothing. Now I gotta find shoes to match all the outfits. I'll be keeping it pretty simple. So these are the 3 pairs of shoes that I'll be taking to match the outfits that I put out. This last pair, y'all, oh my gosh, I love these wedges so much. I have worn the crap out of them, as you can probably tell by the way it looks. The next thing that I have on my list here is the jewelry. And just as kind of a standard for me, whenever I'm packing, I always want to make sure I have a gold option and a silver option so I can mix depending on what I have packed. And so what I will do is I will pack a bracelet, a necklace, and a pair of earrings, one for the gold set and another for the silver set, and I'll do that now. This is the jewelry carrier that I'm going to be using to pack everything up in now. It's pretty neat. I got this on Amazon, by the way. It is by the brand Bag Smart, and I'll try to have this linked for you all. And the best part here, guys, let me show y'all. This is for the necklaces, and if you ever had a problem with your necklaces tangling, and that has been my story time and time again, this will solve that issue. So it just kind of loops right here, sticks through this little elastic piece and rests inside the pocket, and it prevents the necklace from tangling when you get to your destination. Next up is makeup. I've got my list here that I keep consulting, and I have a list of all of the things that I don't want to forget to pack. So let's do that now. So I just laid out everything I'm planning to take with me. This is my makeup pouch. This is by the same brand that made the jewelry case carrier that I just showed you. It's called Bag Smart and it's off of Amazon. I will have this linked in the description below because I really love it. And I'll show you the inside of the bag in here in just a second. But here are the things that I'm planning on taking. This is my foundation. It is by Makeup Forever. It's kind of a matte finish, which is great for people like me who have very oily skin. And then over my foundation, I usually put this brightening concealer on, which I absolutely love. It is by MAC. In addition to that, I've got some Charlotte Tilbury blush here. This is more of a bronzy type of blush. The brush is a little bit of an angled brush to apply the blush. Then for my brows, I've got this brow brush and brow comb and an angled brush here. This thing here is like the best thing since sliced bread. Not sure if you guys can see this because the camera does not want to focus for whatever reason, but it is by the brand Fantasia. The tip is angled so that it just makes a perfect brow line whenever you try to put on like some brow powder, for example. It is absolutely fantastic. And at the other end of the brush is actually a spoolie. And again, we're having camera issues here, so I deeply apologize for that. I am also planning on taking a couple different lip options. I've got two glosses, kind of a matte gloss here and then a lipstick. This is just a clear carrier that I got on Amazon that I used to carry Q-tips for. Of course, these are multifunction. I use them for a makeup application, but also for other things, including cleaning of the ears, of course. Before bed, I like this beautiful lip mask, and I usually apply it with this little silicone tip applicator, which I'll also have linked for you all. My brow powder by MAC. And then some oil blotting sheets here. So let's go ahead and pack those up. And here is just a quick glance of the inside of the bag. It's pretty spacious, even though it's not too big. I have all of my main items in the middle of the bag, and then it's got a little clear compartment on the side where I hide away my brushes. This part is not cloth material. That's one of the things I really like about this compartment, is that I can easily wipe it out if it gets a little bit of makeup on it, and then it doesn't stain the entire bag. And then it's got these two little pockets over here. This one I've got my makeup sponges in, and then this one here has some alcohol wipes, so that once makeup gets on my nails, I can just remove them using the alcohol wipe. And then for my used sponges, I use this little silicone case carrier to put them in. It just opens here with a little bit of a slit, and you stick it in. As you can see by how dirty it is and stained, I have used this thing so many times, and it just prevents the inside of your bag from getting stained. I'm going to show you the toiletries bag that I love and I've used for many, many years now. It has never failed me, and I think you're going to love it. Here it is in all its splendor. My favorite toiletries bag. I love this so much. It's in the matching dusty pink color and pattern as my jewelry case and as my makeup pouch. And I think I would call this a medium size. It's got little handles. What I really love about this is whenever you take it to a hotel, it helps to solve a space issue. So many times when we go to a hotel, I'm sharing a room with my husband and my daughters, and there's never enough counter space. Like, our stuff is usually like all over the counter, and it's just kind of messy to look at. So in order to save space, one, and then two, to have things a little more organized and out of the way, I like to use this toiletries bag. And what I do is I just open it up, and it has a little handy dandy hook at the top here, and you just open it up and you hang it over the door in your hotel, and voila, you have all your things that you can easily see because all of the compartments are clear and you can get to very quickly. The thing I just wanted to show y'all real quick, this compartment here in particular is extra special. It's got two sets of zips, if you may notice. So if you needed to grab something from the top, you could, or you could grab something out of the bottom. And each of these major compartments has the little elastic bands in there that helps to secure whatever you put in. So if it's like a travel size bottle, this can actually also fit full size items if you needed it to. They will keep them in place. They won't be rolling around all over. And because this is plastic material, it is waterproof and stain resistant as well. I've had this for years, y'all. I can't even tell you how many things have exploded in here, and it still looks so good. It looks nice and clean, and it's because you can simply just wipe it out. If anything spills out, you can wipe it out and it looks as good as new. Anyway, enough of that. I really, really need to get packing, so let's pack my toiletries now. I am out of the deodorant that I like to travel with. It's the travel size Lumi deodorant, so I'll probably need to run to the store a little later to pick that up. I may take you all with me. let's see. And then I also like to carry these little packets of wet ones. That way when we check into a hotel for the first time, we can sanitize everything. I know that cleaners do their due diligence, but no one is perfect and they often miss things. And so I, being the germaphobe that I am, I have to do my own cleaning before I can actually feel comfortable in a room. So I'll go out and I'll grab those a little later on, and then I'll add those to the bag so that we can be ready to go tomorrow. There are just a few other miscellaneous items that I'm going to need to pack as well. I'll do that here in just a second, but I would not be a good friend if I didn't show y'all one of my favorite things to travel with. Check this out. This is a light up mirror that has 3 different types of lights. And this is not my cute angle by any means, but I don't care. I'm just going to show y'all anyway. You have this button right here. You just press that and it gives you different brightness levels, I guess. It's got like 3 that you can cycle through. This is so cool. Lighting is always so unpredictable in a hotel room. Sometimes it's great, it's bright, it's airy, and sometimes it is just so dark and dreary you would not even believe. And so I don't like to leave the room looking crazy, thinking that I look great in the dark, and then once you step out in the light, you look like something completely different. And this here solves that problem. Plus, as you can see, it folds up so flat, it does not take up much space in your luggage, and it's pretty lightweight as well. And of course, I'll have it linked for you below. So we have a little bit of a problem. I was trying so hard, y'all, just to take a weekender bag with me instead of carrying like an actual carry-on. But let me show you what I'm dealing with here. So my weekender bag, although it's pretty spacious, now that I've added the packing cube, the one that I just showed y'all that I was packing up all my clothes in, I've added that to the bottom. It can't zip, y'all. Like, it's so like stuffed. Look, I cannot get the thing to zip. If I did, it would probably pop the zip open, and I hate to break that because I do really like this bag. So I'm gonna have to break down and move everything over to a carry-on. Hey friends, I had to take a quick break from packing to pick up the kids from school, and now I'm running to Target to grab some deodorant and some other small items that I need to add to the bag tonight. So why don't I take you along with me? Let's go to Target. Okay, friends, it is about 3 hours later. I'm back from the store now, and I am seriously needing to finish up this packing. So I am going to get back to it and wrap things up. So I am actually going to go ahead and use that weekender bag in addition to my carry-on. And the reason is because I decided I would carry a bunch of my 10-year-old daughter's things in my luggage instead of having her to kind of lug around a separate pile. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to add a few things in here and then leave some space here for her to add her things. So these are a few miscellaneous items that I'll be adding to that weekender bag. This here is actually a blanket, and it doubles up as a pillow. I really love this. It's so soft and very functional. We also use it beyond just on the plane. We use it in the hotel room as well, because sometimes the hotel rooms can be pretty cold. And that way we have an extra blanket that we can kind of bundle up with if we need to. And what I really like about this one, though, is that you can use it on your carry-on. It has a little sleeve here where you can slide it through on the carry-on handle. So that's pretty cool. I will try to link that for you guys. But myself and my girls, we all have one of these. We all have our own. Then, of course, can't forget the snacks. So we've got some protein bars, some trail mix, some nuts, and then some Nutella for my daughter. These are my sunglasses. This is a little phone stand that I use on the plane. It's really neat because it just kind of, it folds flat. So it's very easy to transport. But then when you get ready to use it, you just kind of pop it open, and bear with me because I'm doing this with one hand. It's not as easy. Just pops open like this. And then you extend out this part where the phone sits on, and you put your phone on the stand, and you can adjust the height here on the back. So it goes up and down right here in the silver part. So I really like this. I'll be taking that to use on the plane. And then this is a portable charger for the phones that we have. I got this off of Amazon. We have used these for years and they never fail me. I like that you can plug it into your phone and continue to use your phone even as it charges. I do believe this is called an iWalk or something like that. I'll try to link that for you guys as well. And then, of course, to get some good footage, this is a selfie stick. I like that one a lot too. I'm bringing a notebook. This is usually where I capture all of my ideas for YouTube. And I always like to have this with me because sometimes I'll get a random idea at the weirdest time. And if I don't write it down, I tend to forget. So this is what that's for. And then I'm going to stick my actual crossbody purse inside the weekender bag and then just pull it out once we arrive. And then last is this water bottle. It is an expandable water bottle, and it's, I think, made with silicone. Pretty neat because you can carry it through TSA empty. And then once you get beyond the security checkpoint, then you can add some water or whatever you would like to in the bottle. It just extends out. So you'll see here, if I just pull on it, and I'll open that up here to let some of the air out, it extends to a full-size water bottle, which is really cool. And then whenever I get ready to head back, I empty it out and then push it all back together, and it returns to its original size, and I can transport it back easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and add all those things now into my weekender bag, and they should fit pretty neatly because there's plenty of space in here. And the water bottle I'll probably leave on the outer part. There's a little pocket out here. Just going to stick that in there and get everything else situated. Guys, I won't even lie, this was like borderline stressful for me packing so late in the game, so I will do my very best to make sure that never happens again. But I'll tell you what did save me and eliminated a lot of the stress with last minute packing, and it was making this checklist. I will do my best to link this in the description for you guys, so make sure to check that out. In case you find yourself in a similar situation, you can always rely on this, and I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. And hopefully it will save you from going into panic mode. Friends, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I am going to bounce because I do need to get a little bit of sleep before we're up early for our flight in the morning. Anyway, there will be a few more pack with me videos, travel vacation vlogs coming up this summer. So make sure that you are subscribed and that you have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of that. And if you haven't already, please give this video a like as well. Thanks again, and until next time, be blessed.